Me? Why do I have to do
You
it?
gotta do it.
What's up, everyone? Mikey here and the wife.
A beautiful one.
The wife behind the knife.
Yeah.
How long has it been
Too long.
since they've seen you?
I'm a working man. Shit gotta be done around here. So what we doing today?
Update?
I think
Should we have talked about this beforehand?
we got a lot to talk about.
We have a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm. What we should talk about first? Talk about your book.
My book?
Yeah.
Why?
Promote it. How's it doing?
So far, we're at 156 reviews on Amazon. I was trying to emulate Megatron with the braids. I don't think I did a good job. But I look massive compared to you in this hoodie.
Ooh.
But 156 reviews on Amazon. The royalties from that book should be kicking in this week, so we're going to know for sure. It's called Married Off by moi, or under my pen name, Raven Willow. So nobody want to read a book with someone whose name is my actual name. So you can buy it on Amazon. It's $4.95, I believe, if you have Kindle. Which is good because then you can return it once you're done with it.
And paperback too.
Paperback, $12.95, I believe, if you want to paperback. But honestly, Kindle's so much easier. You can return it.
No, paperback.
Well, not a lot of people do paperback these
Well,
days.
gotta do paperback because we want a house.
We should have done like some kind of a promotion thing where like the first 5 people to comment on this video get like a signed copy or something. Forky.
Hey, Forky.
No.
Forky's up to Forky.
Forky is gonna Forky.
So yeah, we're gonna be looking for a house.
Oh, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll get little snippets and sneak peeks of the book that I'm currently working on.
Yeah, you get to see her beautiful face too.
On my Instagram.
So I have to put.
It's Raven Willow Writings underscores. I'm gonna have to link it in the description somewhere because I don't actually remember how many underscores are there.
We'll talk about linking something. I gotta give a special shout out to someone that his name on YouTube is Give Me More Pizza. And he's from Jersey. He's actually my bus driver sometimes.
One of the bus drivers.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Not most of the time. Like
Well, he shows up at least a couple times a week.
sometimes. I will link his stuff down in the description.
Did she just bite you?
And no, smell me. Please go give him a follow
He's a sweetie.
and tell him that Mikey sent you. He's a real cool dude, and he does carry a knife because I'm so observant. So,
We can't go anywhere in
but
public.
he doesn't show knives. He's not like,
He's not on that side of YouTube.
yeah,
He's on the pizza side of YouTube, which is apparently a thing.
pizza.
This is the knife side of YouTube. There's a pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, if we're talking about like TikTok, right? Like knife talk, pizza talk. So just put YouTube in there, like knife tube, Pizza too.
But yeah, give me more pizza. And he does pizza reviews. He knows a lot. And
And if you're from Jersey, you probably know where a lot of those places are. There's one right down the street here that he did.
Yeah. I'm still sharpening, but the only problem is I'm gonna be charging shipping here to get it here to go back and for sharpening. It's a little bit of money because I'm trying to save up for a house with her. I'm trying my best. I just sold like what, 8 knives?
9, because you gave him an extra.
Yeah.
To my uncle.
10 because of the multi-tool. So yeah, I'm saving up and
everybody on my dad's side of the family likes you more than me. Like when we called him, he called us, and I answered, and he's like, "Hey, it's me, it's Uncle Tam from Louisiana. How are you?" I'm like, "I know who you are. Hi, hey, where's Mikey?" I'm like, "He's right here." Like fuck me, right?
he knows this shit. I love him. So yeah, if you want sharpening done, let me know. We get it together. I'm still doing the recovery edge, but I need more people.
We need people.
And if you want to be on there, let me know. And we'll make it happen.
Or any kind of topic.
Well, I basically want to focus on recovery, or if you are using, that's okay. Come on, tell your story. Other people will support you. And this is a community where you can do that. There's a person on YouTube that I wish to get better, and that's Mike Windwar. I know you had a little medical situation, and I hope for the best for you. We care about you, and we are cheering you on each and every day. And someone else is doing that. You know, the person will know what I'm talking about. You want to talk about the big news?
The big news.
Yep.
What's this Wednesday?
My training.
Mm-hmm. Your official first day in your training of the new job.
Training is gonna be like going over. Oh God. Logins.
The office type
How
shit.
to do stuff and all that. I'm not really worrying about it.
That's the least of your worries, I feel. I mean, it's the overall, the whole picture. Like when you actually get your first clients and when you actually get them in there in the room with you.
That's easy.
Really? Because I'd be shitting myself.
I'm good at connecting with people.
You are good at connecting with people, so that's why I know you'll succeed. But also, they are totally okay with all of this. Like, they aren't put off by it.
When I went there, it was to do HR stuff. One of the counselors was like, "Oh, you want to see an office?" I was
Like, fuck my office, my
like,
what
"Oh,
now?
fucking office."
Like your own office, which might seem like kind of a okay, your office, but you have to understand like where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You've never, I mean, in general, you were pretty much told by people in the past, you're not going to be able to do this without help.
I'm not gonna be able to find a job.
Yeah, they basically told you, yeah, you're not going to
Without
do this.
them.
Without them or without some kind of help. Well,
We're not gonna say any names, but that
no, because that's not the point.
that company is a big company. And
Yeah, it was a company that you worked for that's well known for employing people with intellectual or physical disability, both intellectual and physical disabilities.
just
But
because you put them on a truck,
yeah,
a picture of them, doesn't mean that you're helping them.
showcasing that you do, like, it doesn't actually mean anything.
Yeah.
In
I was getting $20
yeah,
every 2 weeks. I took a girl out with Gerardo. I spent my whole goddamn paycheck on her. My whole goddamn paycheck.
and the thing is, that's legal. That's they can legally shortchange you because of your disability. Because what happens when a person with a disability actually tries to go out and get a job, they're basically stonewalled. Well, you can't because you can only work 25 hours. But then if you do, you lose your benefits.
Yeah.
And if you get married, you lose your benefits.
Benefits,
You lose everything.
everything.
And it's criminal. I mean, we've come a long way, but there's still a long way to go.
And it's not a Democrat, not a Republican
No, because
problem. It's a people problem. Once you put that on either side, no one's gonna win.
then it's the blame game.
So,
But in
we
reality,
should
this is
come
happening no matter
together.
what.
Come together.
Well,
It's not that hard.
the issue is this: the system, the system in place does not set you up to
But
succeed.
a lot of people try to get one over with them. So I do understand that,
But the system also does not enable you for success. It enables you to keep you under the thumb.
that's true. Yeah.
They don't want you to succeed because it's more lucrative and beneficial to them to keep you guys dependent.
And coming from me, I was always taken care of, and I wasn't really put in the position of
You needed to be independent.
authority. So now I'm in charge of my schedule,
All the clients
my
that you need to
clients,
see, how many,
paperwork,
the groups, the assessments.
and the groups. I got a lot going.
It's
And I forgot to tell them. When I got into my office, they was like, "Oh yeah, we move stuff around.
Yeah.
We know your situation, so we move stuff around." I was like,
and that seems so like minimal, but it's not for you. Someone actually took the time to say, "Oh, wait, he's in a wheelchair. We got to move some things around for him. He's got to be able to get around."
"Yep."
So it's something so small like that, which really isn't small for you, but to most of the outside world, it seems trivial.
Yeah, and they're gonna reimburse me for my bus. My bus is like $7 a day.
So add that up for like 5 days a week,
At $35.
both ways.
$35
Yeah.
a day. I mean a week.
And the kind of pay that you'll be getting is fee for service.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take a little bit to
I
build
gotta
up.
build up my clients and go from there.
But this is it. Like, this isn't no internship. This isn't no, like, you're being paid. There's benefits involved here.
Experience.
And you got experience from the internship. We set out, a couple months ago?
I am so grateful for the internship. My boss at the internship actually worked for the company that I'm gonna work for.
And he came in really clutch. I mean,
yeah, he talked to him, and it worked out perfectly, and I got a lot to be thankful for. And
so looking back, we set out a couple months ago, starting to put out these applications. When we first made the decision that, all right, we're done working for free.
yeah,
Well,
it took like a month, and I got stood up for twice.
You got stood up twice. Well, one person, the person who was supposed to interview you had called out that day, and nobody had told you.
I froze my ass off.
Froze your ass off for that shit. The second one didn't even know who the hell you were.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were coming. Even though you were told to go there.
Oh, the guy told the other guy that I was coming in, but the guy called out that day.
Yeah.
So.
We were pretty pissed.
I
mean, we were fuming. And I had told you to get a little mean. Because the first time you had taken the bus there. The second time I drove you.
I didn't get mean on the job that I got. It was just
no, because it went
perfectly.
well. It went perfect. They knew who you were. They said, "Oh yeah, come on back." The interview went great. They hired you on the spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very happy.
Now we had like a little hiccup though because at the work group. Lori.
That's a fought in the wind.
No, but it's worth mentioning because you were told by your now ex-boss.
Executive director.
You were told by your now ex-boss that his boss, who is the executive director, had a conversation with him where she told him that she didn't think you could do it.
I was standoffish.
Saying you were standoffish.
I wasn't.
You weren't cut out for
that
it.
That person didn't think that I'd be okay with seeing clients.
To which your now ex-boss said, shut up. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And my executive director was like, I don't see anything, what she said, so.
So, what I then told you when you told me that was, that's illegal. That she cannot say that. That's against ADA guidelines. And if she had told your now new boss that, and it turned out you didn't get the job, we could have sued. Because it would have been considered like her interfering with your chance. So, I hope the wrong person didn't hear that exchange because they could be sued.
Oh, well.
As they should.
I got the job and I'm happy.
Yeah, so suck it. I mean, that's just one example of people who underestimate you. And it pisses me off. I mean, it's not fair.
They were going to do that, so I gotta prove them wrong.
They're going to do that, but it doesn't make it right.
I know, but
I kind of have this like knee-jerk reaction to really go off on these people who do that to you.
It's a waste of time.
That's my knee-jerk reaction, though, out of protection for you, and it's just instinctively that's what I want to do. But I don't want to fight those battles for you. But it's me being protective.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I don't know if it's like a mama bear thing or something. I'm not your mom, but it's, I guess, the spouse in me that wants to protect you, and really I can't do that all the time. I mean, not that I do it all the time.
Protection.
Well, it's kind of like when we're out in public and people stare at you, which doesn't really happen, but I do this when I'm with my client at work too. Like, I've been known to stare people back when they look at me and my client when we're in public, but it's different because he's not
more impaired.
He's more impaired, and he's very loud, and he makes like jerking motions, and people get intimidated by that, so people like break their necks to stare at him. And I've been known to say to people, "Hey, you want to take a picture? It'll last longer. Like, keep staring. That'll fix things." You know, I've been known to.
That might make things worse.
No, but it's also my job to protect him in public. That's literally my job. Like, I don't do that. When we were getting him one of his vaccines, I was there with my boss. She came with us. He was not happy for whatever reason, and he was making noise. This older couple was sitting behind us waiting, and I heard him say as we were leaving, "Oh, is it feeding time at the zoo?" Because of some of the noises that he makes, like, no, like it's moaning and groaning. So I shot him the dirtiest fucking look. I don't even know if my boss overheard that, and then kind of find out she did hear it, and she just tunes it out. But I don't do that. I'm a big believer in putting someone in their place when they're in the wrong. If I can do it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to be stopped. But
it's a waste of time for me.
But I remember I told you, like, even when we first met, like, I wish someone would try to come up to you or say some shit to you when we're in public, because it's gonna go down.
Rather just walk away.
But
roll away.
Well, I have a confrontational personality.
Well, yeah.
You're passive. You're not gonna fight with somebody. I will fight someone.
No, not with me. We have a life, so.
We have a life, but also I'm not below putting a motherfucker in their place.
I know.
You told the dude that one time when you were talking to the neighbor.
That wasn't for me.
Yeah, but you stood up for her. You told him, take your honky ass back inside.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you told that story.
Well, we gotta end this because it's 23 minutes long.
I know.
So, I gotta do more paperwork, so. I love you guys. And you want to do the outro?
I don't have tattoos yet.
Do the outro.
Well, like we always said, never give up, never surrender. I'm actually going to have a tattoo here soon and give loyalty and respect. Follow me on Instagram for some sneak peeks on my book. And we love you guys.
Love you guys.